Well, color me supersized. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I guess if I'm going to do scripts for these, I might ought to learn to spell. Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms. Today, I haven't talked about toys in a while, so let's talk about some toys. And, of course, I was kind of waiting for this Haslab to come out. It finally did. I'll be honest, I thought it was either going to be like an Striker or, because, that's the pattern. Hasbro releases the Hiss and they do the Awe Striker at the same time, usually. It's been a pattern that's been going on for decades, so it wouldn't have surprised me if they did it again. Or I thought if they were going to do a Dragonfly, they were going to like shrink it down. And, I was going to joke and say it was the Locust. Well, they released the Dragonfly. To my shocking surprise, and it's like an actual full-size Dragonfly. I think it might be a little shorter, but not much. And, it's, so I see that and I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to be like $500. 275. Well, huh. Yeah, that's all surprising to me. I have to admit. Now, do I still think it's overpriced? Yeah, I do still think it's overpriced. But it's a lot better than I expected, and maybe that's what it was. They were wanting to catch you off guard. I mean, let's face it. After the Hiss being 300 and the Engine of Greed being 350, I mean, maybe they learned a little bit, and maybe they're pulling it back some. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is going to be fully funded. Am I going to get it? No. I'm not going to. I'm not going to even try. Uh, I do think it's a little overpriced, and I also, you know, space and everything like that, and again, 12-inch or vehicles for 6-inch figures is just kind of like, that's a tough sell for me. We still have the Vanguard to go with Valaverse. I, you know, right now I'm saying maybe, but price is going to be the big factor. And even then, I'm not sure. Even then, I'm not positive. I won't say no, but I'm not going to say yes either. I, I'm very much on the fence on that one. But this one, I'm not on the fence. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody who wants it. Go for it. You know, I'm surprised, genuinely surprised by this, all of this. Was not expecting that low of a price tag on it. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it for the most part. Again, you guys do what you want to do, and it looks like a lot of you are going to go after it. Good for you. I mean, no problem there. I'm glad it's not ridiculously priced like the 500 that I thought it would be. But you know, again, I do feel like it's a little overpriced, and that's all right. I mean, some people can go with that. If this is where they release Airborne, though, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be real pissed because Airborne's in my top 10. Well, we'll deal with that later. Speaking of Yojo June, there's been some classified figures released, and first off is Tiger Force Dusty. I mean, it's Tiger Force Dusty. A lot of people are like going on about the face makeup. I'm just like, okay, whatever. And of course, heavily represented is Urine Viper, Python Crimson Guard. I always kind of crack up though at people's reaction to this because everybody knows this was a thing. This was a thing back in 1989 or 88, and it was Python Crimson Guard released in yellow. It was a Crimson Guard released in yellow. There was very little red on him, and people act like, "Oh yeah, there's no, it's weird. There's no red on him." That's the original figures, dude. I mean, it's been released 2 or 3 times since then. Same deco, everything. Not a shock. But back in the day, we called him Urine Viper. And of course, there is the Trouble Bubble and the seamless compression shirted Televiper. If you've not watched my video on how the Hasbro contractor kind of came at me, go watch it because then you'll understand the joke. It's I've said I pretty much in that video I've said what I need to say about this figure. It's fine. Whatever. I mean, if you're okay with that, go with it. You know, that it's your deal. The best of the everything presented though is the Arctic bat. That's fantastic. New attachments, new head. I'm all for this. I actually pre-ordered this one. This one is pretty cool. I'm pretty against repaints, and I guess the thing is this is not a complete total repaint. There is a lot of new stuff here, so that made it a little more appealing to me. All right, so then in other news or other toy stuff, Power Town is shipping. At least they sent out an email that says they're shipping. Still haven't got my shipping notice. Just to let you know, I've got my shipping notice last week from Balaverse. I've got shipping notices from other things, so I have shipping notices, just not from Power Town. So just waiting. Come on, man. I don't know how long they plan on doing the shipping notices, but hopefully we're getting. The only one is Kerry Von Erich. He I'm not sure what's going on there. Had some issues or something, but Kerry Von Erich's been delayed a little bit, but the rest are going to ship out, and they're going to ship Kerry Von Erich separate. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get Kerry Von Erich now. I only got Bruiser Brody and MTA. We'll see how those figures are. All right. Okay, that's a majority of the things that I wanted to talk about today. Thought about talking about some Marvel Legends, like the Legend Supreme. I'm just not feeling that because the more modern version, and the Drax Moondragon 2-pack is just like, dude, too many 2-packs too fast. I have to cut a corner somewhere, and that's where I cut it. Uh, but there's not really much to say there, so we'll just leave that be. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for listening to my ramblings about toys. You have a good day.